What's up guys, Chelsea here, and I'm going to be showing you how to do body measurements for a fitness challenge. Potentially if you're doing my 90-day challenge, let's go. So first you're going to start with a tape measurer. This is a fabric tape measurer. These you can get in a sewing kit. They're super cheap. I definitely recommend having one of these versus that of like a metal, construction one. You're also going to need, if you're doing my challenge, I have this all printed, you have this printed ready to write in your bust, waist, hips. For guys, that's chest, waist, hips. We're going to do a thigh measurement, and we're going to do a tricep / arm measurement. You also got to put your weight in there. So let's start with the weight. Do that first thing in the morning when you first wake up. Dehydrated before you've slugged your water. Afterwards, slug 16 ounces of water. That'll give you a nice metabolism boost. But yeah, you want to do that not after you've eaten anything. First thing in the morning, write that starting weight in, okay? No clothes on, go to the bathroom, step on the scale. Okay, next thing, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to put my piece of paper and my pen. I'm telling you, you want to have this close by. And maybe you're doing this right along with me. That is awesome. Please do feel free to pause it at any time. Let's start with the chest, shall we? So make sure, I know this seems really dumb, but you're gonna start on number 1 and make sure you're on inches, not centimeters, okay? I've done that where I'm starting on the opposite end and I write in the wrong number. It's not pretty, guys. So it's actually right for your chest / bust, right at the nipple line. Mine's actually inches on both sides, so I should be good. Okay. So don't squeeze them too tight. I'm gonna look at that number. Okay, guys, just so you know, my numbers are gonna be different than yours. Everybody's gonna be different. So I'm looking at that number. There it is, and I'm gonna write that down, okay? Perfect. Next one's the waist. So that's gonna be, again, make sure you can get really discombobulated very easily doing this. That is right at your belly button line. Okay, so take that tape measure. And sometimes this is easier to have someone help you do this, okay? A loved one who you love very dearly. All right. So take that number, write that down. Hips, okay? That's the largest part of your behind, okay? So you're gonna take that tape measure around your butt. Again, make sure that you're starting at the 1. Okay. Perfect. All right, so this is where things get a little tricky. You don't have to do an arm and a thigh measurement. I definitely highly recommend, especially if you don't do anything at all, take your waist, guys. Take your waist. That's like, that's the number 1 thing that we're really looking at, okay? But I'm gonna show you guys how to do the thigh. So, best thing to do is have on, like a little loose pair of shorts like this so that you can access your thigh. Leggings are okay. I would suggest, they're not okay, but if you really don't want to put shorts on, I totally get it. I slathered on self tanner for you guys to be able to do this. But it's just better to get that measurement, let it all hang out. Find the top part of your hip, like your hip bone, okay? That's going to be your greater trochanter right there in your leg. So we're going to take that and match that down to the the external part of your knee here. So whatever that number is, so mine's 17, you're going to take 17 divided by 2, and then you're going to measure the girth around your leg from there. So help me do some math. So that's going to be 8.5. So keep your tape measure there. Now I'm going to put my finger. You can mark this with a pen if you want to. A little indentation on your leg will be just fine. But this helps so that you get the measurement the same each month as you go. Okay, take that, write it down. Okay. And your next one is your tricep. So this one's a little tough to do on your own, but it is nice to have. So you're gonna go from your shoulder, all right, the top of that humerus, right down to the elbow. So my number is gonna be 12. So So I'm gonna put my finger right at 6. Okay, you can see I'm gonna put like a little scratch there so I can see. This one's, again, a little bit tougher to do. So if you have someone to help you, that's great. Try to get your tape measure flat. Don't squeeze your arm. Okay, all right, I got my number now. I'm just gonna tell you, you want your arm to just be relaxed, your leg to be relaxed when you're doing these measurements. You're not squeezing, you're not flexing. But if your goal is to build some size, let's say in your arms you want to build a little muscle, sure, feel free, take a little flex, but maybe write 2 measurements. One is like a, normal measurement, and then one is like a flex measurement. I'm just going to do a normal measurement. Okay, guys. All right, so you're going to write your weight in. You are going to goal set. Guys, it's really important to have what I like to call SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely, okay? So make sure you write something down. Maybe it's like lose an inch off your waist in 30 days, okay? Because we're gonna be tracking every 30 days. I want you guys to mark that date on your calendar, literally put it in your phone, so that next day that you're gonna be taking your measurements so that we can be held accountable for taking some progress. So yeah, write a little goal set there. Feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to comment in the video below. I can help you guys make some realistic goals if you would like. You're not going to lose 30 pounds in a month. That's not realistic. So do something that, you can achieve within that 30 days. I'm going to show you guys really quickly how to do photos. So when you're doing photos, you want to stand in front of a mirror, or somebody can do this for you. Let's say in front of a blank wall or a door, okay? First of all, just kind of start. You don't really want to flex, especially on day 1. Maybe on day 90, you want to flex, you want to show off your guns. You want to throw a little self-tanner on. I'm all about it, okay? So what's really nice is if you are wearing the same thing, okay? Take your photo. This is a phone that is obviously broken that my kids like to play with, all right? Your side measurement, this one's a little bit tough, but maybe use your outside arm so then you can see what that arm looks like, okay? Turn around, throw your phone on selfie mode, get the back. Back in the day, people used to hold a newspaper so you could see the date, okay? You don't have to do that, whatever you guys want to do for this, but I do suggest wearing a similar outfit. Another tip, throw those photos in an album on your phone, like right now. Mark it fitness challenge, 90-day challenge, whatever it is. That way you're not like, oh my gosh, going back, look at my progress when you're showing all your friends, when you're out for brunch. You want to have it right there. And then you can easily slide back and forth and, give yourself that little critique and or celebration on your progress. Guys, that's how you take measurements. Thank you so much. And feel free to reach out with any questions. I love you. Mwah. Stay fit, friends.